Good evening, I am Raquel Duboulé-Chastanet, Chairperson and founder of the Make It Happen Foundation. Welcome to the 4th Annual Officers Ball. We're so grateful that you're all here this evening. Thank you very, very much for your patronage and your support. Our foundation was formed about 3.5 years ago with a view to addressing some of the infrastructural deficiencies at police and fire stations all over the island. We have broadened our mandate somewhat to assist in a few other areas as and when needs have cropped up. In particular, we've assisted at Borderley to provide, beyond our mandate, recreational facilities in order for the inmates to have some sort of diversion and engagement. We have also built a couple of libraries at some schools. We have built at the Odsa Primary School and also the Babino Primary School. We've provided 2 libraries and reading and study facilities. So the foundation really has widened its mandate somewhat, but our primary focus is on police and fire stations, where we can bring immediate relief for some of the basic needs that are required that are not always addressed in as timely a manner as they would like them to be.
The Make It Happen Foundation have assisted the Royal Saint Lucia Police Force a great deal. They have provided items like washing machines, dryers, enhanced the kitchens, and in general this has assisted the officers. Because of the change in the physical condition, the health and safety of officers, you find that officers are more willing to be there. With the enhanced physical environment, when you know that you were in an environment where you were happy, so to say, the job that they need to perform, they go out there and perform it because there's less complaint, less things to worry about, especially the health of the officers, health and safety of the officers. So the officers now get the zeal to go out there and perform and do what they are supposed to do, especially where they are aware that an outside agency has assisted them in getting to where they are. So in return, in as much as it is your duty to help the public, but in return a greater effort is made in terms of providing the level of service that is required for the public to be safe.
George Victorin, Acting Chief Fire Officer. The Fire Department is very grateful to Make It Happen Foundation because we've received assistance in improving the working condition of our staff, and that is very significant. And sometimes simple things that we tend to take for granted, such as proper working appliances like washers, televisions, because very often when our staff return from emergency calls, they need to ensure that their uniforms, their gears, these are properly clean and it is ready to respond to the next call. And without the proper appliances, heavy duty washing machines, it becomes a real challenge. And the Make It Happen Foundation has assisted greatly in that regard, as in improving other working conditions throughout the stations, all the 5 stations within Saint Lucia. And without that kind of assistance, our job would have been a lot more difficult. So their contribution, the contribution from the foundation, has significantly assisted in improving the morale of our staff within the fire department. And the partnership has been working very well, and we hope that it will continue because it plays a vital role in enabling us to meet the demands that the public requires of us.
Assistant Superintendent of Police with responsible for the Southern Division. My name is Luke De Freitas. Over the years, we've received quite a bit of support from Make It Happen Foundation, and I speak of stations from Micoud all the way to Soufrière. The Southern Division comprises of 5 stations actually, and every one of these 5 stations would have benefited at some point in time from donations from Make It Happen. And we speak of items such as computers, printers, which would have aided directly in the day-to-day work of the police officers, as we well understand that police officers make the stations a home away from home. So would have benefited from such items as televisions, sofas, even gym equipment, which would have allowed the police officers to have a more friendly environment at the workplace. We would like very much to thank the Make It Happen Foundation. Very often when the requests are made to Make It Happen Foundation, these items are handed over within the shortest space of time, sometimes within hours of the request. We must say a heartfelt thank you to Make It Happen Foundation on behalf of the Commissioner of Police and the members of staff of the Southern Division, the RSLPF at large.
I am Winnie King, the principal of the Saint Lucia RC Boys Infant School. We are happy that we've collaborated with the Make It Happen Foundation. They've been a blessing to us. Because of the foundation, we were able to beautify our school, make it colorful, nice, warm, a loving environment where we were actually able to encourage students to be at school every day so that they could participate in the learning environment. Through the Make It Happen Foundation and the physical efforts of guards from the Scots Guard, the RC Boys Infant School team, teachers and auxiliary staff and the guards, we painted the school using beautiful highlighted colors. As a result of what the foundation has done, it has also spurred us on to help ourselves too, in that we've continued the beautifying of the school. Today is one example where we celebrate colors because it's International Universal Children's Day. And we just created that warm, loving environment that the children look forward to coming to every day. What we've also seen too is that parents are beginning to make this school a school of choice for their sons. We look beautiful, we look good, we look warm, and we look loving because of the efforts of the Make It Happen Foundation.
My name is Kathy Charles Johnny. I work with Harris Payne Saint Lucia Limited, and we are very proud and we're very pleased to be a partner with Make It Happen Foundation. The foundation approached us and asked us to come on board with them to create a better working environment for our policemen and our firemen on island. And this was right up our mandate, so we were pleased to actually be a part of such an event, because part of our vision for our company is to enrich the lives of the people in the communities that we operate in. And who better is in the community than the police officers and our firemen? They are definitely pillars of the community, so helping them have a better working environment was right up what we would normally do for the community at large.
Our goal, for example, is to enrich lives through color, and the foundation had a similar goal to make it a lot better for the people out there who really serve and protect us in whatever means. So this was in line with our values and our goals and our mission. So we were very elated to support the foundation, and we're very supportive of what has been done by our First Lady and the government as a whole to improve on the conditions that our servicemen out there have to endure day to day.
I am Acting Inspector Foster Chico of the Marshall Police Station. I've been here since July of 2017, and since then we at the station have benefited quite a bit from the Make It Happen Foundation. First, there was a donation of kitchen appliances, kitchens. It was a stove by the foundation. Then the replacement of the kitchen cupboards, food lockers, and barrack lockers. And the final project came in the installation of hot water on the roof. This was a most welcome item because it was 3 years. I was told that the previous hot water system broke down. And since then it has meant so much to the police officers to get a hot shower in the morning. You would understand that those small additions are what that really assists the police in making this place home. because we spend a lot of hours here. And this is our second home. And the officers benefit tremendously from those donations.
I'd not met him, but I'd spoken to him on a police-related matter, nothing to do with Make It Happen. And he called me and he said, Ms. Chastity, I don't know if you can help. It's been 2.5 years, we've not had hot water. And now that we're coming into the Christmas season, it's really cold for the officers to bathe when they're on duty. Is there anything that you can do? And I contacted Bryce and Company. In 3.5 hours, it was installed, the same day. And the next day, they told me the man came to work bright and breezy. He called me and said, Mrs. Chastity, that's the first hot shower I've had in 2.5 years at work. And it was a little thing. It cost me $5,000 or $6,000, but they are over the moon at Marsha. You know, it was a little thing. And that's why I'm saying I think somebody like Chico is important, because people think, well, gee, a hot water system, whatever. They gave me a discount because it's for the police, 5,000 EC dollars, and you're affecting the lives of 30 officers. You know, and that's what I keep saying to people, is it is those things. And I think that's a very good story to share. It's not just building a kitchen, building a bathroom. Me, I don't have money to build a bathroom for them, whatever. I don't have $30,000. But you can give them a chair for a supervisor to sit on and a superintendent to sit on. Some paintings on the wall, you know, a television, a rug for their area, a chair. It's little things. For me, that's like a really important thing. So it's to be able to say to them that you can do those things and you don't have to come through us, you can go on your own. Ultimately, in providing support and encouragement to these police officers and fire officers, and in improving their day-to-day living and working conditions, we're also ultimately benefiting ourselves, because we can then expect greater dispensation of justice and more efficiency in the services that they provide. So we strongly believe that if, with the support of the private sector, we can provide some more of the support that they need, some more of the equipment and the tools to do their jobs, that we can in turn expect more. And I think that as private citizens, we have the right to expect an efficient and effective police force and fire service, but they cannot do it without the tools to do their job. They cannot do it without the support from all of us. And I'm asking everyone to please step up, get involved, help the police directly, help the firefighters directly, or work through our foundation to be able to assist us, to assist them, which ultimately will assist all of us at the end of the day.